What's going on, everyone? Welcome to a brand new Diablo Immortal video. This video, it is of course a slapper. You guys already know that's all we produce on this channel, and I just want to thank Blizzard for sponsoring today's video, or let's just say Diablo Immortal Mobile for sponsoring today's video. The brand new game that just launched, and I couldn't have been more excited to talk about this game because I love this game. So in today's video, we're going to be doing a beginner's guide. I'm not going to go into too much in depth because I want you guys to first learn the basics of it, you know what I mean? But if you guys want more like advanced, guides and stuff, comment down below and we'll talk about it. To begin with, let's talk about the gameplay. Of course, it's Diablo Immortal Mobile. Obviously going to be playing on a, mobile device. The game is based off Diablo 2 and 3. So you're going to find a lot of similarities, between these games and Diablo Immortal Mobile. It's pretty much all inspired. It's so cool. Many of the Diablo Immortal activities are based off, in small groups. So that means 4 players per group. And no matter if you're playing on PC or mobile, it's all like similar. So you're obviously going to get the gist of it. If you played it before, this is pretty much no news to you. Upon playing, a single dungeon usually takes about 10 to 15 minutes. That's pretty much the activities, that you're going to be doing within the game, quests, all that stuff. It's not very long, but it's not very short. So you're going to have a lot of fun while playing it. The game is obviously an RPG game. So if you guys look at obviously MOBA games and RPG games, they usually have the layout where, they have the buttons on the bottom right and then the joystick on the left. That's pretty much what it is. The overlay and the layout is super easy, super user-friendly. The UI is great. And if you're playing from PC, obviously converting to mobile, it's no surprise to you as well. It's all similar. It's super easy, user-friendly, and that's all that matters at the end of the day. There's of course features such as auto-aim and all these sort of mobile features that every other game has. So you're going to obviously find features that will help you, but if you want to be more advanced, you can turn those features off. Unlike previous games in Diablo series, mana and other class-specific resources have been removed in favor of a cooldown-based system performing attacks, and it will also fill the character's ultimate meter, which when filled allows you to use one of your most powerful attacks. So there's a lot of like mechanical things in this game that you guys need to learn. Of course, upon holding a button for longer, you'll do a stronger attack. All of the abilities in classes have different mechanics, so it's a lot of fun to obviously explore these things. And with that, I need to introduce you guys to the classes. First things first, what is classes? Upon creating a character, you'll obviously be able to create your own classes. That's what it stands for. And there's 6 classes. We have the Barbarian, Wizard, Monk, Necromancer, Demon Hunter, and Crusader. And each of those classes have 12 skills each. So there's a lot to explore in those classes. There's a lot of playstyles to explore. Every player has, their playstyle and their abilities. So make sure you guys obviously find what you want. And of course, while you're playing in the game, you obviously have the layout and the HUD, and you can choose 5 abilities upon playing. So you obviously can edit all of that out in your classes. And also what this means is the more you play the game, the more skills you unlock. Make sure you guys obviously keep playing, keep leveling up. The higher you are, the better the ability always gets. You can make your own builds and so much more. And the first class is Barbarian, like I mentioned. So if you guys want to be a Viking warrior that uses brutal attacks to crush these enemies, then this class is for you. You guys already know. If you want to be that aggressive game player like me, this is the class. The Barbarian usually handles and, has a melee weapon. It can help your teammates and buff them, upon raiding people. And he's just a very strong character in general. This class does so much damage. It is obviously helpful for your teammates, which pretty much means it is a must to have in a team. Don't forget that there's 4 players per team. What that means is there's always that one player that is a must, and this is the one, the Barbarian. Let me tell you about another class, the Wizard. This is your traditional like mage class kind of stuff. She can use magic to do damage from range. She can also be an up-close character if you choose so, depending on your skills, of course. And that's pretty much all I have to say about her, really. To make sure, obviously, upon using this character, you have that brain mentality, because you need to play tactically with this class, and you got to be smart about your plays. Don't forget that it's a team-based game, of course. You can obviously play solo. Next up, we have the Monk. Here's the master of pretty much martial arts, you could say. If that doesn't explain it all, let me tell you. He's a fast-paced fighter, so he's physical, you know what I mean? Just like me, guys. I'm a bodybuilder. You can do quick hits, run away fast. He has the power of the gods. The Monk performs attacks to destroy his enemy, resulting in a fast and agile melee fighting style. Overall, this is very super cool. This is a very cool class, but very underrated. A lot of people don't even like this, class for some reason. Maybe if you give it a try and let me know in the comment section down below. Tell me what you guys think, because I think Monk is just very underrated, I like fast-paced, aggressive style, but most people don't. But ladies and gents, there's a lot more classes, a lot more to learn, and I'm gonna let you guys download the game using my link in the description, of course, as a reminder to download this game and try it out yourself, explore it yourself, learn it yourself. I've told you a bit of this, but let's move on to the next one. Equipment. So after defeating enemies, you can obviously like loot them. They drop like treasure chests, and you can, open them up. They're just in the ground. You obviously have a touchscreen, click in the middle, pick it up, boom, nice and easy. It's yours. You'll encounter white, blue, yellow, and orange items. All of them are like different different. It's just like tiers, put it that way. Whites are pretty much the worst. It's all the way at the bottom down here. We don't like that. And of course, guys, legendary is up here, which is orange. They are the best items. So upon picking up items and treasures, keep in mind what I've just said, because that's important. As you level up, you obviously want to go from obviously white tier to blue. So obviously the more you play, the higher the tiers will get. The way it works mostly is upon obviously fighting and looting people and opening treasures and stuff. You obviously gain XP. You level up, so you always have to be, you know, in activities, quests, dungeons, just leveling up, because obviously you start white, and then the more you play, you get up there. So you have to always be equipping gear that you pick up and loot. You know, don't just run around like a headless chicken. We don't want that, do we? There's so much to equipment, guys. Every dungeon has their different, you know, sort of treasure you guys have to explore and obviously find out yourself. But what you do have to remember is the tiers that I mentioned here earlier, and you know, equip everything that you have on your inbox, because those are a must upon battling. For example, I'll just give you a quick example. Yesterday, I decided to be a good idea to just, you know, go fight a boss. And I had nothing. I had no melee weapon. I had no, you know, I had no armor. I had no helmet. I had nothing. And I just died. Make sure you guys equip it all to give you that extra shield, that extra armor, that extra resources. The extra equipment is always there for you. Next up, we have gems and runes. Moving forward, you can find normal and legendary to further increase your power of your character. So obviously there's normal gems and there's obviously legendary gems and runes. So gems can be added to pieces of gear that increases your stats, I guess. Normal gems provide increased stats such as strength or agility, while legendary gems also provide new capabilities. By changing up your build and the way you play, you'll gain more game progression, and you can upgrade legendary gems by visiting a jelly crafter. And for those of you wondering where you can find that, it's in the West March. You can also use runes. That is a job, of course, and you can find it in the Elder Rift, and from there you'll be able to craft legendary gems. So obviously you can use the runes that you find from Elder Rift and you can craft it into legendary gems. Put it that way, it's all like an exploring kind of situation. So with this, guys, what it all means to just summarize, it just makes you a bit stronger, makes your character look better. That's all it is. The keyword is just stronger. You just get better. It's always about upgrading in this game, you know what I mean? The more you level up, the higher level you get, the better you look, the better you are, the faster you will kill all your enemies, because it is an RPG game. So you're going to be running around fighting monsters, fighting demons, whatever you want to call them. I call them, you know, weirdos, and I want to kill them. And to do so, I gotta obviously upgrade my stuff all the time. Charms are another way to customize your character in Diablo Immortal. They occupy their own gear slot, you could say, and they carry between 1 or 5 bonuses that increase the rank of your skills during the level process. So what that means, you know, you're just getting an extra boost for no reason while just having charms up there. Make sure you guys always use them, utilize them. It gives you the bonuses. It's just good. You can simply equip normal gems that you find for doing basic things like dungeon questing, open world content. There's so much more to explore, honestly. If we just double back to the gems and the runes, the topic that we just spoke about, there's another category that you can include within these charms. And what it is, with the legendary gems that we obviously craft through the Elder Rift, you can use runes and platinum resources, you know, and combine it within charms. You can obviously obtain these from battle passes and stuff, and that's our next topic, battle passes. So unlike any other mobile game or game in general, there's obviously a battle pass, and Diablo Immortal Mobile offers you a battle pass, which you can obviously obtain tons of cool stuff, like we just mentioned, gems, exclusive rewards. Obviously these are all seasonal, so make sure you guys obviously obtain these ASAP before, you know, it's gone forever, because it obviously resets every time. But yeah, upon the battle pass, there's tons of cool game rewards that can boost your game experience. The standard battle pass is obviously free for all players, or you can buy, you know, the premium one, put it that way. That's also known as empowered battle pass in the Diablo language. And of course, that is not free. You have to spend some real life money on this, not just, you know, in-game coins, whatever. So it's pretty standard. We all know what battle pass is. There's tiers in it. The more you play, the more you unlock. But yeah, typically in January in Diablo Immortal, battle passes are very good, you know, as you go throughout the process, because it levels up and boosts all your characters, and just in general, like your game experience. You know, you gain so much stuff that is just helpful in battle. For those wondering, the free version of the battle pass is only truly available after level 10. And I'm gonna be honest, I played Diablo. I reached level 10 upon like playing maybe, I don't know, let's just be honest, like an hour maybe, or even less than that, easily. So make sure you guys obviously don't panic when you don't see the battle pass. But yeah, of course, if you want to spend money, you can get it all nice and easy fast. So hopefully that explains what a battle pass is. Pretty sure you guys all understand it anyways. It's pretty straightforward. But yeah, guys, to summarize, we went through the gameplay in this video, how it works, how it is user-friendly. We went through some classes where we learned, you know, some sort of skills, how it works. We went through the equipment to make sure that you guys, you know, are always equipped upon going to the battle. And then we rotated over to gems and runes, where you guys, you know, can craft stuff to obviously help your in-game progression, and charms as well, which give you the game bonuses. So super well and easy. Hopefully this gives you a little understanding of things that, you know, you can use and utilize on your hands upon getting Diablo Immortal. Of course, using my link in the description, because it is, of course, a sponsored video. So thank you so much, Blizzard, for sponsoring today's video. Make sure you guys check it out. So make sure you guys go and download the game, have some fun. I'm going to be playing it and streaming it all the time. So make sure you guys drop your, you know, in-game names. Come by all my streams whenever I stream this, and let's have some fun.